surveys the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. For three, missed it. Oh, and a putback.
Ooh, establishing the glass early, but the defense has to be better at boxing out.
Russell into the front court. They trail by 1. To Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Easy path to the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Blake Griffin able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Jackson.
Warriors foul to number 23. That's his first personal foul.
Reggie Jackson. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 85% free throw shooter. Nope. First one does not go. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Fires the 3, and he knocks it down, Jay.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Jackson to Luke Kennard. Here's Curry with it up top. Up by 3. Going to launch beyond the arc. To Jackson. Reggie Jackson rocks the rim.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
And stuffs it home.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To Reggie Jackson. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Curry with the basketball. 5-point game. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Luke Kennard slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Can be submitted on our team website.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Livingston defended by Derrick Rose. To Russell. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
And the basket good at the rim.
And when a player's running at you full speed and he takes those steps, there's no way you can defend it.
Rose into the front court. Leads 5. Here's a chance from long range, and it's rebounded by Green. Thompson. He made his first effort, but not that time. The possession in favor of Detroit. Rose. And that's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 5. From long range. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Aaron.
Draymond Green, huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Thompson, well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Pass stolen by Detroit. Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
The assist from number 34.
To Rose. Fires the three. No good. To Alec Burks. To Thompson. 4-3. And Klay Thompson does what he does best. Hits the three. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Way to hit, way to hit.
Deep three at the buzzer. A three-pointer at the buzzer is good. They can check it all they want, but that clearly was fired in time. And it gives them the lead after one quarter. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Curling inside. He was hacked. They let it go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Short jumper misses. Jackson with it. They trail by 2. And abuses the rim. Big finish for Andre Drummond.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Jackson. And the rebound comes down to Green. And a throwdown.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Thompson. And it's Green, 4-2.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Alec Burks converts in the paint.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Glenn Robinson III against the former MVP. And too much contact.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions, Golden State.
Curry buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Whistle stops play, and we'll get a timeout here for Detroit as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Have to be careful inbounding the basketball, but good anticipation by the defense.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Jackson to Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Curry, textbook defense. To Luke Kennard. Lets it fly from long range, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Layup try, count it for Sean Livingston.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
Can't get past the defender. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Curry.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
The big fella, Andre Drummond. It's like he's shooting into the ocean. He has not missed. Curry into the front court. They lead it by 14. For 3, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Drummond. Beyond the arc for 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Curry. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Fires the 3, and Steph Curry dials in from 3.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Griffin. Off the mark. No good. To Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. Wow, 7 threes in this first half alone. This could be an all-time performance.
And the record is only 13. He's better than halfway there. But as a shooter, you have to remain lost in the battle. And you're only as good as your last shot. Don't beat that record, destroy it.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Jackson with it. His guys down big. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
I got ball.
From the painted area, won't go down. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish. And the first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Jackson. Rebounds brought down by Cauley Stein.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Jackson. and draws contact. Andre Drummond going to the line to shoot 2.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First one goes down. Second one off, and a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Russell to Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
Thompson can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor.
Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein, my
I said
friend.
fast, Ed, fast.
It's Golden State basketball. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Oh, 5-second violation. Jackson. Not that time. He missed it. Russell with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. From long range, D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one. Griffin. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
To Reggie Jackson. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Jackson down to Griffin. And look out.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Luke Kennard. Jumper's good. Warriors basketball. Cauley-Stein. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Willie Cauley-Stein. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 25, Derrick Rose. Into the game for the Golden State Warriors. Number 13, Alec Burks.
It's a 5-second violation. Like a smooth operator, Dwayne Casey will make some moves right now. Steph Curry, defended by Derrick Rose. Fires the 3. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Slam dunk. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Knocked loose. Pistons have it. Steph Curry pins it. Oh, can't do that.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Warriors have the basketball. Steph Curry picked up by Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
4-3. They dared him, and he burns them.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Shot from the lane won't go. Oh, a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3, Detroit Pistons. Far in the
First
penalty.
try at the line, no good.
Game for the Golden State Warriors. Number 5, Kawhi.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Rose into the front court. Down a bundle. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Takes stock of the floor. Curling inside. Got it.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Galloway sizing up Draymond Green. Wide open look, won't go. Curry into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Lets it fly from long range. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend. Boom, baby.
The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Curry to bring it up. His guys holding the big lead. For three. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Rose. Beyond the arc for three. Rare three for Rose. Defense was ready. To Alec Burks. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Jackson. Yes! Three-pointer is good.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
And scores at the rim, Jay. Good luck recovering from that.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Griffin steps out and hits.
A lackluster first half performance, but this half, you seem like a different person.
Russell into the front court. He'll run the offense. Can't miss those.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Curry with the ball. Fires the three. He engulfed him that time. To Luke Kennard. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Luke Kennard. Reggie Jackson swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Thompson, that's good D. Shot no good. That's no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Russell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot, but what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. And he'll go to the foul line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Luke Kennard at the line for 2 shots. A career 85% free throw shooter. Able to convert on both free throws. Russell to Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Curry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Here's a chance from long range. If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. Seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
To Luke Kennard from long range. Luke Kennard bothered just enough on that one. Jackson. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Here's Curry with it up top. They lead it by 14. Fires the 3, and it's good.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Jackson to Luke Kennard. 4-3. That's what he does best. Kennard drills the 3.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
To Curry. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Golden State at the controls. Oh, whistle.
A simple touch foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Team foul number 1. Detroit Pistons are in the penalty.
Russell. Tough shot. Well defended. That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's the Warriors. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy